thought that wasn't going to work then. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody. So I wanted to share with you today the biggest gap in your market right now where you can actually get more clients, and here's how. So give me about 5 minutes, because I wanted to share with you the easiest way to actually turn your local homeowners into lifetime clients, which some of you already know this, but you can use the same information that you use in your valuation appointments to attract new seller leads right now. And I thought we'd be doing this with the simplest video methods that you've ever seen. And before you say, Tina, writing content is bloody boring and every guru tells me to do this at the moment, just drop me a line below. I want to personally share with you guys our Valuation Accelerator Kit, which actually has all content pieces that you ever are going to need to make these videos work for you. So who are we? We're Tina and Dan's here as well. We're the power duo that have built a new ad strategy which saves you time, it saves you money, and it saves you a headache when it comes to getting in more valuations. They're booked in and more listings closed easier as well. So yeah, we get your ads to do 95% of the work for you. So you not only have to get the opportunities, so you get more opportunities for more listings, but they're also well aware of why they should choose you as their estate agent long before you even talk to them. Okay, and we're showing you the strategy in all of our videos, so you can just learn it for free on our YouTube channel too. Okay, so if you just want to find out what we're doing, pop over there. And if there's anything we've missed, just tell us and we'll make a video for you. If there's anything you're not sure about, give us a shout and we'll show you. The easiest way to actually turn local homeowners into lifetime clients, we're using the same information that you use in your valuation appointments, okay, to attract new seller leads. It's just so obvious. So let's do the American dive in, okay? So this is really for independent estate agents, because you don't have bundles of money and you want to grow your business right now. You need to bring in more seller leads just to keep your income stable, especially at the moment. And one powerful, cost-effective way to actually do this is through using video. Sorry about the noises outside, the buses are going past. You know, using video is not as daunting as it may sound. It may feel a little bit scary at first, but today I felt like if we showed you a really simple way how to create the educational content that resonates with your market, you feel a little more at ease, because it's nothing different to what you're doing already when you step inside somebody's front room to give them, you know, your information when you do a valuation meeting. We need to start first of all with you address the what. Like, what should your videos be talking about? Because obviously they're not going to be talking about what grandma did last week, so that's no use to anybody at all. But you're going to focus on what you know, yeah, which is the estate agency industry. You talk about your market, your area. You want to explain all the jargon that is involved in what it is that you're doing, like the buying process, the selling process. You can provide them the local market updates. I mean, talk about local stuff. That's what people are really interested in. They don't really care what's going on, like in the town across the way. They want to know what's happening right here, right now. Okay, I mean, you can give them ideas on staging the home for a good sale, for an easy sale. And the idea behind all of this is just the same information that you share with your clients already, your customers, your homeowners. Okay, and the idea is to make complex topics simple to understand, so they're already prepared when it comes to selling the house. They actually feel comfortable and they feel confident in your ability as well as an estate agent. I mean, for instance, you could actually just create a quick 2-minute video just explaining what conveyancing actually is, because nobody really knows, do they, unless you're actually a conveyancer. And I'm actually not sure that all conveyancers know what conveyancing is after a few experiences I've had. But you could just start with a brief definition and then just break it down. Maybe just explain why it happens and why it's essential, why it just happens for everybody who's buying, selling. You could share with them who's involved and how long it typically takes. And you could share with them that there are quicker ways of doing this by using different methods and stuff. You just keep your tone conversational and engaging as you're doing it. You're not giving a lecture. You just like, I always think of it as like I'm having a chat with my sister, you know, or I've said my brother, but I don't talk to my brother very much. He's always busy. But, you know, just pretend you're just having a chat, you know, you're talking with them. And you can repeat the strategy with all those other topics that people always ask you questions about. Things like stamp duty. Mortgage pre-approval is a really good one, because a lot of people don't understand that. Things like leasehold versus freehold, the more knowledgeable the sellers actually feel, and the buyers, the more they're going to trust you and consider you when it comes to selling or buying a property, because you will be the authority to them in their local area. They'll just know that you know your stuff. Now, let's talk about the how, okay? Now, this is a bit that I always think trips everybody up. With the people I've worked with in the past, over the last few years, the amount of people think you need to actually hire somebody to actually do this for you, and I'm talking about the recording of video, it's just nuts. I'm sorry, everybody. You do not need a professional studio. You do not need high-end equipment for this. We have smartphones. Okay, this is not the best smartphone in the world. It's about 3 or 4 years old, I think, and I do all mine on this. Like, sometimes not all mine. I do some of my Logitech camera, which costs about 30 quid. It's good enough, okay? We're so lucky in this day and age to have all these gadgets that we can use to create this, something that's better than it was TV looked like in the 70s and 80s. It's incredible. Okay? Just a good camera, a tripod if you like. I picked one up from Lidl not that long ago for like €15. A selfie stick if you like. I picked one up from the electric store on the road for a tenner. A bit of lighting, absolutely. Bit of peace and quiet if you can, or get a really good mic, just clip on, or if you're just using a phone, just make sure it's quiet. Okay, quiet room will do it. But if you want to be out and about, maybe you can just do your voiceover later. Don't complicate it though. Okay, for filming, you just remember you want to look directly into your camera. You want to keep your energy up. You want to speak clearly. You could write a script beforehand so you can keep your thoughts organised, okay? But just remember, your script is just your guide. It's not a rule book. You want to kind of sound like yourself. You want to sound natural. You don't want to sound like a robot reading, your subject. You probably don't even need a script, to be honest. Just make sure you've got like some bullet points to follow. Use a sticky note or something on your camera. Yeah, on your camera or your phone, okay? And once your video is recorded, you just use a free editing software like Clipchamp or CapCut. And then you could just trim any unnecessary parts at the beginning and the end of your video. It's so simple to do. You could, actually, we should do some content on that for you. And then you could add banners at the top and the bottom. You can even add captions with these free editing softwares, yeah? It's actually fun to do. And once you're actually finished with this process, you just want to make sure you add relevant titles, descriptions, and tags for your videos so it's easily searchable. For an example, okay, so let's go back to the one we spoke about before. Let's say your title could be Understanding Conveyancing, a simple guide for UK home sellers. I'll probably put in one of my towns, so I'll probably say a simple guide for like Truro home sellers, okay? But the point is, video marketing is a really effective tool that when used right, and when used, can actually help you to connect with your audience. It helps you establish trust. And the best thing is it helps bring in those much needed seller leads right now. And they already know you before they speak to you. Okay, this is the essence of all this, okay? This is the point I keep meaning to keep telling you, is that if they were a cold lead coming in from your valuation tool or just a normal ad on Facebook, you've no idea who you are. Okay, that makes a huge difference. Imagine this. Like, someone shared this with me the other day, and I thought, yeah, this is it. Imagine somebody had a house for sale locally, and one of the people who turned up to give them a valuation was Martin Roberts from Homes Under the Harbour. Is that the right way around? No. Martin Roberts. Yeah, anyway. One of these famous people. I don't watch TV, guys, okay, so please excuse me. I know he's famous. Somebody mentioned his name. Imagine who they're going to choose. They're going to choose the person they recognise, okay? So can you imagine if you did video all the time, you kept getting this content in front of people on using social media, which is free, Yeah? Imagine who they're more likely to choose. Yeah? They're more likely to choose the person they recognise. Yeah? Now, if you would like to get started with this, and I'd love all the best UK estate agents to actually start this, I want to personally share with you our Valuation Accelerator Kit that Dan's actually built. I had nothing to do with it. He's the designer. He's the whiz kid, okay? But it has all the content pieces that you're ever going to need to make videos work for you, okay? It's all there ready and waiting. And if we're missing anything anywhere at all, guys, in our free content, give me a shout and I'll make a video about it. Okay? Cheers.